Well, this is video part 2, coming back to our issue we had here with a smoky area because of false contact on the connectors. What I did was I did my best to clean and to put more soldering into this. I did make sure that none of the contacts of row 1 are touching row 2, and you do that with the multimeter, of course. Check for continuity. And I left that bunch over there because that was the pin that was more loosened, so it has more room to hold to the board itself. Okay, and for the other part of the connector, I cleaned this whole area as well. And as you can see, there is a little rust in here. And while cleaning, I realized there is some kind of, if we take a look at this capacitor, this capacitor is the 35 volt, 220 microfarads. And as you can see from this angle, it's a little bulky right here. All capacitors should be flat. The function of the capacitor is to control the flow of voltage, permanent voltage, and usually when they are really old, these guys pop up. Liquid comes out, and of course they stop functioning. And now that I'm focusing here, look at this part. We can see some rusty areas. And that's also what we want to check. And the best thing to do is grab a little brush. This is a metal brush, very tiny one. There are very small components right here, so we don't want to take them out. And this is just to make sure the connections. We put some isopropyl alcohol and we wipe it off. We wipe it off. Looks a little bit much better, but it's not 100% done. You see that? So we have a better view of the connections, and that's one of the things we want to inspect. Every single connector that is properly attached. And this is what I'm referring to this metal. We need to brush it a little bit. Make sure they are clean of carbon deposits because of the heat and bad contact. And I'm going to go ahead and clean them on the other side as well. And now we can see how the color is changing. It was completely black. So this side is not too bad, but it's not completely golden. And we're going to apply the same. And now they are turning gold. And I need to go through the center. And of course the inner part. I'm sorry, I cannot do it with one hand. But yeah. These connectors right here in the back, they are in pretty good shape, so there is nothing to worry about. Okay, look over here. This is the type of rust formation due to heat that is forming. We can see the shadow here, and what we can do, there is no need, you know, all the silver part looks pretty good, really good shape. We have to be careful with these little dots that are well attached and solid connection, nothing loose. And this is just a visual inspection, and I'm using the zoom of my phone as I'm recording because these are very tiny ones and I don't have equipment to use as a microscope. But as you can see, you put some alcohol in there, do a little brush, and then remove the impurities, and then looks much better. The silver part looks a little bit better. Okay. Remove the residues of paper. This should be done with a cotton swab, but I don't have any. So the important part is the connections. These are very clean, very good, and we can see of that yellowish on the other side as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, of course, into this side. I'm gonna brush it with a plastic brush that I have here somewhere. I just lost it. And once I brush it a little bit with a plastic brush, very, very careful, of course, and then we can just wipe it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of that looks yellowish, and then I will assemble it back, put it together, and then do a test. Regarding the board, this is the other side of the board, the power board, where the power comes in, and all the components look pretty healthy. All of them are pretty healthy. The soldering points are really healthy. All of them. I don't see anything to worry about. There is very little brownish coloring at some points, like this one, that I will also do some alcohol. You can see it right here as well. So this is quite important to keep it clean. And besides that, we'll check on part 3.